So let's use both hands, but here, this, now what we'll do is we'll swing the rope back and forth continuously. The rope is flexible here, so you cannot manipulate it with the hand motion here. You have to guide it correctly. So the goal is to give enough speed to the rope. So it's not about introducing excessive body motion. Your goal is to generate good speed of the end point. Okay? So no matter what you do, you should be able to generate good speed. Continue swing back. Yeah, dance. Have slight up and down motion using the legs. And feel the rhythm, continuous motion, and then feel the rhythm. Are you a good dancer?
No, this you answer.
So here, maintain the upper body angle here, but have a little bit of rhythmic leg action here. That will give you good continuous rhythm. And then turn this way more in the downswing. Yeah. Turn the body, throw the rope. Now, let's try this. So your rope swing is stabilizing now. So there are two goals for the rope swing. The first one is that you develop consistent swing plane, both ways. You're moving the rope along the same plane, back and forth. The second one, in the transition, you have enough time, no rush. Instead of just go and try to swing hard here. Backswing, you have good throw here. Wait until the rope finishes its motion, and then throw. So you have enough time in the transition phase. But more importantly, now you need to control the slope and direction of the swing plane. Once the swing plane is established, then you should be able to control the direction. Right? So what I'll do is, for this intentional effort here, I'll stay on the right side of the target line. Try to throw the end of the rope this way. Okay? So you should be able to adjust the direction of the swing. Otherwise, if you keep doing the same thing, then your rope will always go that way. The intention is to try to throw this way. But now, if you want to swing the rope more this way here, you cannot just pulling it here. If you start with the flat motion here, then try to pull. It's really hard. When you start flat here, then it will go that way. It's because the swing plane is inclined laterally like this. Then you have low hand position here. Then automatically this will go high up here. Then the swing plane goes to the right. So try to change the whole thing, change the direction this way here instead of this way here. For that, obviously, the hand has to travel this way here instead of. Okay. When your hand travels this way, then it's easy to turn this way. So ultimately, you have to adjust the backswing plane to adjust the downswing. But now I will just leave it to you. So let's see if you can control this voluntarily.
So am I still bringing it pretty low?
You will see. If you can swing this way, that means that you adjust your backswing.
Okay.
But if not, the rope will go this way. Then I will tell you, if I say this, that means that you're still throwing it this way. I will stay on the left side of the target here. Okay, go ahead.
So try to put it into you.
Good. Yeah, the swing plane is good, but still in the backswing, it stays too flat on that side. So it'll be easier if you bring it a bit steeper in the backswing. Then it'll be easier to turn this way. Yes. And then when you try to stiffen the backswing, instead of just lifting the hands high up here, try to bring the right shoulder high.
Okay.
So the left shoulder, I mean. Right shoulder goes low here, left shoulder goes up here. This way, without changing the hand position relative to the trunk, you will be able to achieve a higher position. So ultimately, you have to change the way your trunk. If your trunk keeps moving this way, then hip goes backward quite a bit, then you have to lift your arms here. This gives awkward feeling. Yeah.
Powerless.
Yeah. Because you're just using the arms here. So in order to adjust this without that kind of a feel, you have to bring the right shoulder high here, still maintain the integrity of the arms and trunk here, this complex here. So you have to bring the left shoulder higher. That means you have to go slight reverse pivot. Posture here. Drop the right shoulder, bring the left shoulder high. With this, you can have a stiffer flexion. From here, turn and throw. It's easy.
This is what I feel like is happening right now. Is it feels like if I get steep up here and I try to throw it towards you, it feels like I'm cutting across it, and that's not right.
So currently, intentionally, I'm asking you to swing this way.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, you have to square the swing
Okay,
plane.
understood.
Yeah. So if you can bring the swing plane this way, that means you can control the swing plane to this direction.
Okay.
I will stay on this side again. So try to change the way you move your trunk. Yeah. And then go a bit stiffer on this side, and then flatter on this side. That means you're adjusting the swing.
Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes. To make it a little faster both ways. Let the end of the rope go faster. Yes, in order to, this is good. Now you are adjusting the swing plane in the
I
downside.
feel a little bit off. I feel off my toes a little bit.
So you've been just swinging that way all the time, and then going flat here, and then lift this, and then try to turn quite a bit here. But now you can adjust the direction of the swing.
Okay.
And because the rope, you cannot manipulate the rope using the hand here, so you have to guide it correctly. Then this will expose the issues you have.
Okay.
So you can easily see whether you are guiding it correctly or not. Now let's try to swing it toward the target line here. I'll stay here. So throw the rope this way. You keep it as long as possible at the end. And then now, as you swing, throwing the rope this way, you have to make a self-diagnosis of whether you are really throwing the rope this way. If not, you have to adjust your body.
Okay.
Make sure you're throwing the rope this way. Okay, go ahead. Make it a little faster. Or active. Dance, using the legs up and down, dance. Yep. Now it's a lot better. But still I see still your head is a bit low on that side. So you are a bit hesitant to turn this way. And this is one thing. When you try to change something, then you have to go outside your comfort zone. Right? Otherwise, you cannot really change anything.
Right.
If you will come back.
Yeah.
That comfort zone is actually the stability zone. So if you stay within that zone, then you always come back to where you were.
Okay.
Swing pattern.
So exaggerated?
Initially, you have to exaggerate a little bit. And then, so, a lot of leg action and throw, dance and throw. Actually, the power is coming from the legs.
Okay.
Again. And then give me a really fast, long. And then give me a really fast rope motion so that we can all hear that whoosh sound, high pitch whoosh sound. Yes. Faster, yes. Faster. Yes. Now, as you do this, the end of the rope is going ahead of your hand on this side here, instead of dragging it all the way like this, right? You're letting it go. So by using the rope, you practice it, and eventually you should be able to feel it with the stick and also your club.
Okay.
So we're practicing this. And then have an image of throwing the end of the rope ahead of your hand on this side. So letting it go. That way, you have this snapping motion. And then, if the swing motion, with the swing motion becomes a bit easier, you don't have to have excessive body like this.
Okay.
Rather, throw and then hit the ground and throw. Okay, this is good. Let me record this.
I think I'm trying to slow the rope down to control it more, but
So initially, still even when you go easy, still rope motion is very good. Okay, because you're maintaining tension well. But that's the positive side. And then, as you did the last time, you gradually start increasing the speed. And then when you really get the feel of snapping and then let it go, then that's where you have the speed. And then the body motion is not exaggerated. You are letting the arms and the club go in there. Okay, so again, do the same thing. Initially, easy, simple, consistent motion, and then gradually pick up the speed and try to put more effort. When you try to put more effort, your body has to move more. Okay, so ready, go. Okay, now let's see.
I feel like when I try to get it to go, when I try to get the swing point to go higher, the rope ends up coming like up here instead of having it be under my arms.
Yep. Go. Okay. Look at your head position. The head is not turning this way at all. So part of the reason why you cannot turn the body, the shoulders actually, by throwing this and then turning the shoulder good this way and then kick the ground with the right leg and stand on the right edge because your face is staying behind here. So this blocks the shoulder motion. You're swinging like this. Instead, swing and then turn the face that way, so that your body can turn this way naturally.
Okay.
Again. And your head is not turning this way at all. Maybe a little bit toward the backswing direction, but not this way. So then what happens is, if your face does not turn, but you want to swing hard, then just the arm action here, it's going up here, then you lose the tension here.
Okay.
But if you let it go and turn this way here, then the rope still goes around your body here and then ends up here.
Okay.
Let it go all the way. So make, in the backswing, you make a large arc on this side. On the, in the downswing, make a large arc on this side here, and then let it go around the back.
Okay.
So in the downswing, once you pass that effect point, try to turn the face this way slightly. So currently your turn is biased toward the backswing. So your face turns slightly in the backswing direction. And then because your left hip is moving backward quite a bit, so you turn this way a lot, but not much here.
I see. Okay. There's the reason that I kept my head like that is I always, if I get ahead of the ball, that messes me up, right?
That's okay, but the swing, it's here, you're gazing here, right? After impact, naturally your face turns this way, slightly. With that, you will allow your shoulder to turn more naturally. But if your face is here, this arms only. If your body cannot turn this way, that way. Your pelvis has to turn this way so that you can kick the ground. When the pelvis turns enough this way in the downswing, the right side goes high up, left side goes down. And with that, you'll be able to throw this really well here. Yeah, because the pelvis will allow you to throw this way. If you don't turn the pelvis that much, so try to turn this way more.
So what's the key to getting myself to do that? Is it just turning the pelvis more?
Pelvis.
Is it letting my head kind of
Yeah,
come through?
yeah. When you keep the pelvis high, turn and then keep the right hip high, automatically you have this side now, this space is open, so you'll be able to swing through here. A nice finish. It's too short, it's too short.
Sorry, I'm making it easy on myself.
Yes. Yes, like that. Yes. That is actually, that's a lot more natural move. So with that, when the pelvis opens more here, and then the right hip is higher, then now this space is open here. You'll be able to swing through that space. And then after that, you will see that your right leg is straight. But if the face does not turn and then you just let the arms go, this cannot do much. Only when you kick the ground, then this will give you pelvis turn. With this, you are throwing. Right?
Wow, okay, so like everything is coming.
Yeah, it's from the inside leg. Leg actually is really cool. So this time your pelvis was turning a little bit more. It looked a lot more natural. Good. So it's the reason why I call this session as reprogramming is because you want to feel a different move. Okay?
Yeah, I feel like it's like the way that I'm doing it right now is so bad, you know?
No. Actually, you're quickly changing your pattern.
Okay. It's hard to change.
It is a bit surprise for lefties. I've had a lot of trouble with the lefties. They keep doing the same thing. They could not adjust the swing direction because they always go low here. So whenever I see a lefty, oh no, another lefty.
She's a lefty too.
Oh yeah? Oh. Okay, so again, try to turn the pelvis more. That means that you will have more active right leg action. And then try to throw, so then the new space is open. Swing through that space. Ready, go. Yes. Ooh, look at this. Now you are letting it go. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. So your face is now turning this way, right? With that, you are maintaining the spine axis a lot better, even in the front of the room. Because now you have a space open here. Simply letting it through that space here. Then you don't have to do anything. So the body is turning about the spine axis here. So still maintain this angle reasonably, and then let it go. So no need to have this dominant, arm here coming around here and try to swing hard, spin around. Because you're coming from here and then let it go with the swing this way.
So in the swing, I really don't feel this arm that much, because this is my dominant arm, like my right arm. So when I swing, I think that I feel my right arm.
Now you're throwing this.
Okay.
So your arm is now slightly away from your body. But initially you was this is against your chest here,
Right.
and you're dragging it forward.
Wow.
Then you try to use this and try to hit the ball going around. So let's take a look at this again. See how your pelvis is now turning. Let it let it go. Let it go. Good. Now let's go to the previous one. Go.
Oh my gosh, that's such a big difference.
Yes. Just what you. This is less than 5 minutes apart, but it's very different.
Wow.
This is when you don't turn the body that much this way.
Yeah.
Then it's just the arm motion is going up to the neck.
Right.
Okay?
But you can see the pelvis too, it's totally different.
Now, you see, because you're turning now the pelvis more. Certainly, your hand motion is a lot easier, so you don't have to go to the neck. This is neck, and you are also swinging through. And also look at your left elbow motion here. Elbow is coming in front of your body because now you have space.
And the space is being created because of it's opening up.
So the elbow is coming in front of your body and then swing through here. Instead of, if this doesn't turn, and also you start flat and then lift it here, then it's coming in.
Right.
It collides, and then the right arm is next to your chest here.
Right.
And try to turn this way. And now, it's coming in front of you, and then you have a lot of space on this side. Let it, because you're turning your pelvis more.
Right.
So the pelvis turn should be balanced.
Balance.
Yeah, both ways. So when the pelvis is turned the most here versus the impact position, it should be balanced. But if you turn this way too much, that typically is a flat turn. Because the hip, the hip is moving backward quite a bit. Then this happens here. So when you turn,
Right.
so when you turn this way too much, it's hard to turn enough this way here. Then from here, what you settle with is swing to the right hip. So the pelvis turn should be balanced, but for that, what controls the pelvis motion is the legs. Right? So by using the legs and give good pelvis turn here, then everything will be balanced here and swing through. But if it turns this way more, because you cannot turn this way, typically what happens, what people do is slide. Then try to make a space here so that this elbow can move. When you go here, naturally, it's going outward. But this turn is really good. Now let's do the stick swing.